It's good to see you. I must go. I know I'm a good
Hold him. Now you listen to me, you hillbilly punk who thinks the world's still round. I'm here to tell you it's not. It's flat!
Into the truth frequency.
Your protection from deception. This is Truth Frequency Radio.
Hello and welcome to Strange World. This evening we are broadcasting to you from a level stationary plane. We are well taken care of and no worry about asteroids over here. Tonight we are sans Sargent. He's in the UK. He's been joining the Globeli Tour doing street activism in Scotland and Ireland, and now he has made his way over to Cardiff. So he'll be doing some more street activism over there. And if you want to check it out, you can go to a YouTube channel called Jason of the Disbury Family. Well, he's also going to be doing the UK conference in Kidderminster the next weekend, September 14th and 15th. So if you're in that area, you should go get your tickets because you can't show up without a ticket. Go get your tickets and go see Mr. Sargent and a whole bunch of great other people over there. And what else? There's more announcements. Oh, Amsterdam. I'll be in Amsterdam. Karen B., that is, if you haven't figured that out already. September 28th, we'll be over there having campfires in the campgrounds and then hanging out and doing a one-day conference and street activism the next day with the Globeli Tour in Amsterdam.
But will Mark be there?
No, Mark's not going to be in Amsterdam. Wah, wah. And also, if you're in anywhere near the southeastern part of the United States and you want to go meet some fellow flat earthers and listen to some flat earthers speak, you can attend an event that myself and Just Jack are putting on. It's called Flatoberfest, and it is being held October 20th, which is a Sunday, at a venue called The Firmament. We're going to have Rob Skiba there, and Mark Sargent will be at that one, as well as Bob Nodell from Globebusters, myself, Joshua Swift from Authentic Intent, and two Flat Earth music groups, Twin Serpent and One Big Love. And
Wait. I think you're missing an important person that's going to be there.
Who? Rob Skiba? Did I not say Rob Skiba?
There you did not say Rob Skiba. Shame on you.
I didn't? Oh, he's the keynote speaker. I'm going to heck.
You're going to heck.
I'm sorry. I thought I said Rob Skiba. But yeah, he's the keynote speaker. He'll be there too. And tickets are cheap. They're not more than $30. So, You can go to flattoberfest.com to see more information and get tickets for that event if you would like to come hang out. And it's, there's only about, 300 or so tickets available. So there's no VIP situation going on. Pretty much if you go there, you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to get a chance to talk to some of those people face to face. So it's a pretty cool little shindig. Everybody should go. I think DITRH said he's going to be there too. He's not a speaker, but he'll be there hanging out. So it'll be fun.
Cool. And after Flattoberfest?
After Flattoberfest is the big daddy of all Flat Earth conferences, Flat Earth International Conference 2019 in Dallas, Texas, November 14th and 15th. And there's going to be a whole slew of people talking there. I'm not even going to try to list them all, but Mark Sargent will be there, Marty Leeds will be there, Jaron Campanella, Bob Nodell, Iro Landucci, and many, many more. So that will also be a great event. If you're able to make it to that, please do so. You can't beat it. There's nothing better than going to a Flat Earth event and being surrounded by Flat Earthers and being the majority of people in the building. It's great. Grand, even.
And to top it off, I believe there will be a 2-hour concert thing? Stand-up routine going on?
That's right. That's right, yes. Thank you, Brian. You're so helpful. There is
I am.
Owen Benjamin is going to be there doing stand-up comedy at the Flat Earth International Conference in Dallas. So it'll be a treat. The whole thing's going to be a treat. It's a third one. 3 is a great number.
It is. And the most important person that's going to be there?
And the most important what?
Person that's going to be there?
The most important person that's going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me!
Oh.
I'm going to be there.
I was going to say me.
Yeah. And I was going to jump in and tell you forgot Flattoberfest. I'm going to be there.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Zuluone will be at Flattoberfest and a whole bunch of other shady characters.
So that means anybody going to Flattoberfest, make sure you wear good padding because you're probably going to get a lot of bear hugs from Zulu.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a big teddy bear.
No doubt.
That's right.
So now that we're done with those,
that's it for
the only
announcements.
other two announcements that we need to say to keep is the Sun and Moon app, which is still real popular.
Yes. Download the Sun and Moon app by DITRH, and it's got this really cool clock on it, and it helps you explain how the flat Earth can work to people, and has the zodiacs and has the moon phases, and just tells you where the sun is at noon and all kinds of good stuff. Is there a website to get that app? Like, what's the URL? Does he announce that usually?
Well, you don't get an app.
I don't know. You
have to
get it at the Apple Store.
You get it from your phone.
I know it's
Google
Play,
Apple Store, and Apple Store.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I don't remember if I ever asked him about a desktop version.
Yeah, that's what I need.
I don't think there is a desktop.
To make one. David Weiss, make a desktop version, damn it.
Yes, please.
All right. So I'm going to put this out, supposedly, because in the reality we live in, nothing happens until it's already happened. But supposedly by next weekend, Mr. Sargent's new book will be out.
Oh, really?
Yes, actually could have hit any day. He's supposed to have a signing there in the UK, the first book signing in the UK this weekend. So, and I believe he said it was going to be on Amazon, so keep checking Amazon. Because this is from what he said, is a tell-all book of his experience for the last couple of years in the Flat Earth movement. some friends, some enemies, what's happened, and what he thinks will happen, and all that.
So maybe some frenemies.
Some frenemies.
frenemies.
You beat me to it. I was doing the same thing.
And he
Great
did
minds.
say, for those that don't know, he is going to be exposing who the peanut gallery is in that book.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, he does. Good.
Yeah.
I wonder who that could be.
I still got dibs on Michelle.
I think it's Michelle.
Yeah, I think you guys are.
Or Lysaniel, because I think the peanut gallery is
Well,
pretty brilliant. So.
I think he's got some corny damn jokes, so that's why I'm thinking Michelle. But, so anyway, so now that we've gotten past all that, and for those of you listening wondering what happened to the spaceship, we don't need no freaking spaceship.
Yeah.
We let Mark take that to Ireland. I think he's going to use it to scan for leprechauns or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't need no stinking spaceship. The last time we were in that, besides that, every time we get in it, it's always a mess. It's got Doritos everywhere, National Geographics under the desk. I don't know why, but that's what his thing is. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've been reading the comments on the shows that I've been doing with Mark, and there's a few of his listeners who like to complain. They don't like me being on the show with Mark. But
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Y'all are just going to have to get over it, I guess.
You need to take a rule from Ralph Rex the Internet. There's a quote in that movie, and yes, I have to watch those movies because my kids watch all those movies. Never, ever read the comments. It'll just depress you. It'll
that's
just
all right. It hasn't depressed me. It hasn't depressed me. I'm not depressed.
So we will be opening the phone lines up.
Mark likes me, and that's all that matters.
Well, I guess so. Mark likes you. I guess you're okay. He hates me. He says it all the time.
Yeah.
He says it literally like that. I hate you.
Yes, I know. I've heard him hate you. Yeah.
But I can still access the studio, so ha ha ha.
We've heard him hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Before we open the phone lines, which will open in the second part, at the bottom of the hour, I thought we would go ahead and talk about the buzz around him at the moment, which would be that commercial that he did in Australia.
Yes, Mark flew to Australia and filmed a commercial, and the commercial has been released, and everybody is...
one of the commercials. Remember, there's a whole commercial just with him.
Well, I don't know. I saw another one where it was just him. It was short, but it was just him. You haven't seen it yet? Oh.
Where have I been? I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, here I'll find it and I'll send you the link to it. Yeah, but I did see the one where it was just him, and it's like it's more than what you see in the whole commercial for sure. It's Mark.
Mark is Mark. So here's what I want to address on it, because I actually broke my rule and I did read some comments all over the internet and seen some videos and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to address this real quick in the beginning of the show, just in case anybody wants to call in about it. We can go ahead and get it knocked out of the way so we can talk about other flat earth stuff or little feet stuff or whatever stuff. So
Little
the
feet
commercial.
stuff.
Does the commercial call flat earther fools? Yes, it does. Absolutely. It does.
Well, it's got Mark right on the screen, and it says "fools" right when you're looking at Mark's face.
It absolutely does.
I only saw the screenshot that said "foolproof."
No. The foolproof, and they're showing.
Okay.
Everybody on that commercial I know is an actor or actress, except for Mark. The little beauty queen from South Carolina, that's actually an Australian chick. So,
yeah, that's not the real chick. I already
good accent on her.
Yeah, she did do a good accent, but I already knew that was not the original beauty queen from South Carolina. I already knew that wasn't her.
South Kakalaki.
South Kakalaki. That's right.
Here's the point I'm going to make about this commercial. It doesn't matter. Does it call flat earthers fools? Yep, it absolutely does. But let's be honest, people. Everybody out there in the world that's not a flat earther thinks y'all are fools. We know this.
I know. I'm
We
looking
know
at
this.
I'm looking at a video in my watch history right now that says flat tards.
Yeah. That's
I know.
offensive. That's not politically correct, and everybody knows I'm the politically correct one here. So, but here's my point. So, a lot of these people also hate Behind the Curve. A lot of people still hate that movie, that documentary. But here's my point to people. Behind the Curve, we have seen a dramatic increase, and I'm going to dare to use the word, the awakening of people researching flat Earth. It opened it up to a lot more people.
It did.
You know?
It did. I mean, I didn't like that movie, the way it was that we were portrayed in it. But then, we were literally hanging out in live chats talking about how much we hated it. And then somebody would come into the live chat and be like, "Hi," and we're like, "Hi," whoever it is. And they're like, "Yeah, I watched the movie Behind the Curve, and that's how I got here." And we were like, "Oh, welcome." It was just like right before we were talking about how bad it was. But it did bring new people to Flat Earth. So, you never know how somebody's going to get there. I mean, even Tila Tequila brought people to Flat Earth.
Yeah.
I know.
But here's the point. So none of these things, if anybody thinks that any of these things are geared for flat earthers, okay, y'all need to wake up to reality. Because at this point in history, at this time, nothing's being made for flat earthers. Okay,
that's
nothing's
true.
Pro flat earth.
It's
Nothing is yet.
by ballers,
News
for
media,
ballers.
It is. But you still have to get your subliminal messages out there to make people question and think it. Because remember, that's the whole reason why I love the flat earth thing, is just because it brought up the question that nobody's answered, and they still haven't freaking answered most of these questions. And I just want the answers. So it's okay. It's just like, I'm going to go back a little further, too. Y'all remember when Mad Mike Hughes went on Tosh?
Yes.
He was on the Tosh .0 show, and I love Tosh. I think that he gets away with everything that you're not supposed to get away with, and he has not had a Me Too movement against him yet, surprisingly. But still, now, me personally, I thought Mike looked like a fool on that show. Tosh made him. I don't know if Tosh made him look like that, and he's actually that way. I don't know. But even that brought people into it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he made Mad Mike make flat earthers look like redneck sexual fools. Come on, he did. If you saw it, if you haven't seen it, go find it. For a flat earther, it should be bad. But it's not, because it brought people, again, more people coming in, and eventually y'all are going to get your For the Flat Earth stuff come out eventually. It's going to happen eventually.
Well, we're waiting on, what's her name? Oh, my God. She was on the show,
Yes.
the West Pointer. She's doing the documentary. They're coming. You're right.
Out. They're coming. But in the meantime, here's my thing about Mark. Mr. Sargent has adopted this thing where he's become the go-to person because of his calmness, his attitude, because he can speak well, whatever it is. He gets interviews, he gets all kinds of things. And he goes out and he does the things. He never says anything bad. They might make it look bad, but he's not doing nothing bad about it. As far as I'm concerned, he's doing a great job spreading the word, much like a lot of y'all do when you go out in the streets and harass people. Flat smacking.
That's why I brought up in announcements that he has been joining the Globe Live Tour, and you can go watch him on the Jason of the Disbury channel. Mark's on day 12 and 13, I believe, or 11 and 12, but I know he's on day 12. But he does a really good job. He is really good at talking to people, and he is very calm, and people like him. He's a likable guy. What is that he's got? The goofy warmth. I mean, he is good for that. And he has been doing a good job.
Yes.
I even saw people who are typically critical of him giving him props for the job that he was doing, talking to people on the street. So I would encourage people to go check that out.
There's all these factions in the Flat Earth movement, which is fine. Dome, no dome, infinite plane, floating island, whatever. It's fine. Nobody has to agree. Nobody will. It's kind of like religion. That's fine. But I give Mark credit because he's out there spreading the word. Probably he's getting a lot. He's outside of YouTube doing it, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Everybody else might disagree, and that's fine. But hey, I just think it's hilarious when he's using a sword on the globe. I thought that was hilarious.
It is funny.
Hey, I'm sorry, I laugh. It's funny. And other people will check it out. So that's the story. So if you're going to call in about the commercial and complain about it, fine. We're in America here. We are parked in America, and I believe in free speech.
I'm fully expecting troll calls tonight.
That's fine. If you want to have a rational discussion about why it's bad or anything else, that's fine. But I'm going to tell you right now, the second anybody goes ape shit or irate or just start name calling to be stupid, we're going to hang up on you. So you're forewarned. But if you want to say pleasantly and say, I don't like the commercial because blah, 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 and have a discussion, that's fine. Karen promises to be polite. Right?
Don't make promises for me, Brian.
No,
I promise nothing.
Promise. As long as you're nice, we'll be nice.
That's
and it'll
better.
Be a good show.
If you be nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
That's right. Do unto others as you would want to be done to them. No. So that's the commercial and all that. So when do we know when Mark will be back? Because I don't even know when he'll be back.
I'm assuming. Well, okay. Well, the UK conference is the 14th and 15th, so he's definitely going to be there for that. And then I think after that, he's going to be coming back to watch.
So he might be back next week.
I think he is going to be back next week. I'm pretty sure he is. So all you Karen B haters will you'll get your man back next week. Okay, don't worry.
Right.
Don't cry too much.
And I will say this, if you're planning on calling in to complain to Mark about the commercial or anything, you might want to wait till next week when he's actually here. I mean, we're going to say what we want, but it is no good to text somebody if you want answers, and I would recommend you calling him and talking to him next week on Strange World, Tuesday nights. What is it? 10 o'clock Eastern? Is that what you are there, Zuluone?
10 Eastern.
10 p.m.
Eastern.
10
yes.
Eastern.
Sorry, I had to mute because my dog is barking at Bigfoot.
Eastern Standard Time.
Bigfoot. Big feet. We will not be talking trans-dimensional crystal big feet tonight. Right?
Okay. I didn't say
while you're at it, because we have a couple of minutes, Zulu, seems how you're here and not calling in, although we could have you call at the same time, that'd be weird. But we're doing night school Saturday.
Shoes.
We're going to do night.
Sorry.
We will be doing the night school Saturday night.
Yes. Saturday night.
No?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and then I'm doing a cool stream tomorrow with Brian Stavely on my channel. So if anybody wants to check that out, I'm going to go live with Brian Stavely tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to talk about the Mandela effect. And that should trigger a lot of people.
I love Brian. He's so cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist. And I
know, Brian. I know. That's fine.
Mandela effect doesn't exist.
I know.
Bad education.
I know you think it doesn't exist.
As I proved to you today.
No, you didn't. You didn't, though. You did not prove it to me today. I'm sorry. I was a Mandela effect denier for a very long time. Years, I denied it. No, I can't deny it anymore. There's some weird shit going on. I'm just going to say that.
I didn't say there was a weird shit. I didn't say there was a weird shit.
Anyway, we're going to talk about it. And, it'll be fun, if nothing else. So check it out.
So
cool.
Do we get the phone? Do we give the numbers to call in here? Because we got a couple minutes before we go to break, and people are going to want to call in.
Yes, if you want to call in and talk to myself or Brian or Zulu, you can call 213-233-3998. That's the number to call in. Right?
Unless you're in the UK.
Unless you're in the UK. So I don't know the UK number. What's the UK number?
It is 444-203-393-2871. And please, for all our Canadian friends that like to call in and not talk, if you want to just listen to the show, you can dial 641-793-7117. that means you can call in, listen to the whole show, and we won't be able to pick you up and say hello, and you go, no, I don't want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. We support our
Yes.
listeners. I support our listeners. Do you support our listeners?
I love our listeners. I love them dearly.
They're awesome.
Wait, what are we talking about? These aren't our listeners. These are Mark's listeners.
Mark's
difference
listeners
does
Well,
are
right now
awesome.
there are listeners, but Mark's listeners, yes. If you support Mark Sargent, you're good with me. How about that?
There you go.
If you don't support Mark Sargent, but you have reasonable questions to bring up debates, I support you.
Yeah. Even if you don't support Mark Sargent and you're a globe denier, I still support you.
I am all for reasonable discussions, because that's how we're going to get to the truth, people. Now, we can sit there and say, Zulu, you're an idiot. That does nothing.
Oh,
Might
make us laugh.
The only thing that's going to make us laugh is when I can
That's
find it tonight, and it'll probably happen when I tell Karen to shut up. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that moment.
When you mute her.
It'll happen.
Hey, Brian, where does that phrase come from, do unto others as you would have them do unto you? Where's that from?
Bible.
Is it? Is that in the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brian. Oh, look at that. In the chat, Brian says it is not in the Bible. Interesting.
Ooh, challenge after the commercial. We can do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
what
you know
was
what?
that?
There's
There's a website.
I must put this disclaimer out.
There's
There's
a
a
website that
problem.
you can search. Go ahead.
Well, the problem is, and I have this problem is, you know what? We use the word Bible too easily because there are so many freaking different versions of it. It's ridiculous.
I was just going to say that.
But that's okay. I'm sure we'll get Just Jack to call in and correct us. Right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We
Jack,
said
too.
something religious.
Jack loves to talk about. In fact, I'm planning on doing a show with Jack too about the Bible and stuff. That should be
Hey,
interesting.
Karen.
Yes.
Okay, just for record.
Now
Wait,
we're
just
coming
for
up on
record.
break. Oh, go ahead.
For the break.
One at a time, please.
Luke,
Yes.
chapter 6, verse 13. Look it up.
Too late.
New International
Too late.
Version. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
You are now tuned into the truth frequency.
Your protection from deception. TLR.
Truth Frequency Radio.
Welcome back to Strange World, part 2 of 4. And that was Steppin' Out by Joe Jackson from the album Night and Day. Did I get it right?
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Yay.
Okay, she got it right. Show's over.
I got it
We're
right.
done. She got it.
Yeah. What do I win?
Thank you. Good night.
Okay. Are we ready to open up the phone lines? Is there even anybody on the call board?
Oh, yes. We have lots of callers on the call board.
Oh,
Shall we take one?
fantastic. Sure, why
I
not?
think it's only fair we go straight to South Kakalaki since we already talked about it once. So,
I like me some South Kakalaki.
843, you're on the air with Karen, another obnoxious people.
Karen. I'd like to say Mark too, but he's not there. But that's good. That's probably the better thing. No, I love Mark. He's great. How you guys doing tonight?
Great. How are you?
Pretty good.
To whom do we have the pleasure of speaking?
This is Vinny from South Carolina, and I think, Karen, you might know my alias on YouTube. I've been on quite a few chats lately.
Okay, possibly.
What's your alias? Idea? We're dying to know.
Well, good Lord. There's so many.
I say hi to you a lot.
You have to give me another hint.
I know. All right. It starts with free.
Oh, Free Flow.
That's me.
Okay. Yes. Free Flow. You just changed your name. It was Free Flow something, and then you just changed it.
Yes, it was. And the reason I changed it because I have a business. And that's, my YouTube thing is with my business. So I said, you know what? I have a business, so it's kind of hard to incorporate the two for business reasons.
I hear you.
So I kind of shortened it just to Free Flow. That way, Free Flow can mean anything. But if I put the business after it, it's kind of like, so it's hard, so I shortened it. But again, I'm stoked for South Carolina.
Yeah, Flatoberfest. It's going to be so fun.
Yes, it is. I cannot wait to meet all you guys. It's going to be awesome.
I think Flatoberfest is like the sleeper event. It's the sleeper event.
Yeah. But you know what? It's so good for me because I have a business. So I can't just up and go. It's kind of hard for me to go to different places. When me and my wife go on vacation, we like to go wherever we go, whatever. And so we take our vacation time to do stuff that we both want to do, not something I just want to do. As of now, anyway. Hopefully it'll change in the future. Are
you saying you support equal rights to women?
Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do. How could I not, right?
Yeah.
But I just want to say a little thing about that doc.
Well, that's fine, but you still got to, treat yourself and take a vacation by yourself once in a while and go out and meet people in the world, in the flat world.
Well, no, I do go out. I go to Louisville every year for a convention. I talked to Mark about this before. I do dinosaurs for museums. Yeah, I am originally. Yeah.
I was gonna say you're not originally
from
South Carolina. Okay.
Oh yeah, well, I could tell that you don't sound like the other folks I talked to in South Kakalaki. That's for sure.
Listen.
Oh, I thought
when I go to Flatoberfest and I go, Karen, you're gonna know who I am, right?
Yeah, I am. I am.
It's just
awesome.
you.
So what were you gonna say?
Mark will too, I'm sure. Yeah, that documentary. Did you guys watch that new documentary that came out on NYS TV? I think it is.
Oh, Now You See TV.
About Flat Earth. Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh my God! It is awesome.
No, I didn't see
it. It is so good. I joined it. I joined it the other day. It is for flat earthers.
Okay.
For flat earthers. I joined it the other day.
Called What If the
$9.
Earth Was Flat?
What if the Earth was flat?
Yeah. What if the Earth was flat? That's right. Okay. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, floating around. I haven't watched it.
And I was just talking. Oh, I just listened to Paul on the plane, and he had the director on, and they were talking about it. And I ordered it. I subscribed to it the other day. I watched it once. I am going to watch it one or two more times at least because it was fantastic. It was really good, really good. I think you guys, when you watch it, you're really going to like it.
Great. Yeah,
it's definitely worth watching.
I'm all about watching.
Even Paul. Yeah, even Paul was talking about getting DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever, for to hand out to friends of his because that's how good it was.
Awesome.
So definitely look at it and watch it if you get a chance because I watched it and it's all for Flat Earth. It's definitely good. Definitely good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, now I'm definitely going to take the time out to watch it. There's
Yeah,
another
definitely
Flat
do
Earth
it.
documentary
That's
being
definitely
produced called A Plain Truth by Shelley Lewis and Jane.
Thank you, Shelley.
Yeah, which is another documentary being made by Flat Earthers about Flat Earth, which is is what we need. I mean, it's good that there's Globe Earther, Globies looking at this stuff and making stuff, but the story needs to also be told from our point of view as well.
Absolutely.
So, great.
Absolutely. And I can't wait for that one to come out too. Any idea when that's coming out?
2020, they said spring or summer 2020, I believe. They're still going
this
around
last
filming
documentary
stuff.
that just came. This one that just came out took about 2 years of his. He went to the first convention in North Carolina and started filming there, and it just came out. So he put a lot of effort into it, and his big thing was, I want to make friends with these people and learn their view. You know what I mean? And he did. He made friends with a lot of them. Mark. He interviewed Mark. He interviewed a bunch of guys, and I think it was really well done. Really well done.
Excellent.
It's definitely on our side. So
great.
I paid that. It was like $9 to join the TV site or whatever it was, and then you get to watch it, and you get to watch all his other videos as well. But I was willing to pay the $9 just to watch that. NYS
It's Now You See TV, NYS TV.
You got it. That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
And you get the first month free if you mention Flat Earth. So it's $9 a month, but you get the first month free if you mention Flat Earth, which I thought was pretty cool.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that is cool.
Cool. Anything else?
Well, I won't keep you. I know you get a lot of calls. Nope. I think that's it. I think I'm good.
All right. I look forward to meeting you at Flat Earth Fest.
I don't have a lot
and
much.
Your wife.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to meet you.
You remember.
Free flow.
All right.
Free
See you in
flow.
October.
Yes, absolutely, Zoe. I'll see you then.
Bye.
Put me back on mute.
Right.
I love it when they tell me what to do. I just love that. Everybody knows I love
Brian.
being told what to do. That is my favorite thing in the
More
world.
than anything.
Awesome.
Okay.
So we went East Coast. Let's go West Coast. Let's go all the way to Washington State. I know who this is, and she's now here with us. Hi, you're on with Karen.
Hi, it's Dottie.
I had a feeling.
Yes.
Shout out to Dottie.
How's it going, Dottie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Just great. What's going on with you today? Do you have any secrets to tell today? Just kidding.
No, actually, today I have no blabbing to go. So yeah, give it another month or so, and I'm sure I'll say some more dumb shit. So
it's fine. I'm just
it's only a matter of time.
Awesome. I love dumb shit.
That was the funniest thing. Like that was hilarious. So that's great. Hey, I have a little. Well, it's not really a quote. I guess it's just a meme, but it's for you, Karen. So queens don't compete with hoes. That's just for all your haters. You're the official queen bee. So fuck them haters.
I love you, Dottie.
Such language.
I love you.
Girl,
Why?
I have another one.
Like I think about me is none of my business, and I was just addressing the haters because I just wanted to let them know that Mark likes me, and that's all that matters.
I know exactly, and like the only reason that I dislike you is you're Mark's co-host, so that means that I didn't get to be. So, like, that's my only hate for you. And, like, you probably say less dumb shit than I do, so you're probably better as a co-host anyway.
Wait.
But, yeah.
Did you just say Karen said less dumb thing than you? I'm going to put that out as a challenge. I'm going to challenge that fact.
I knew
Well,
you'd say
hey,
something.
listen. To be fair, you haven't heard her talk as much as you've heard me talk, so it's not really apples to apples comparison.
True.
You can always
Anyway.
talk about this.
Yeah. Oh,
Anything else,
kind of exciting. I actually did something that I said I was going to do. Normally it takes me like months and months and months to actually do projects that I say I'm going to do. But this time I did it in a week. So last week I said that I wanted to make Flat Earth workout clothes, and I officially have one Flat Earth tank top available for sale if anybody wants one. So it's actually a thing now. And yeah, but I don't know how to like advertise it because like it's on Teespring, but yeah, and unfortunately for you, there's no leggings yet, so you're gonna have to wait on that.
Where there'll be headbands. Will you have the headbands too?
I love leggings.
What about leg warmers?
You gotta have the.
Ooh, yeah, I'll have to see if I can make those. That would be really, really great.
Yeah, you know how you advertise it? You share it on Facebook. That's how you advertise it. Share.
I did do that. Yeah, it's on Teespring, but I don't really know how you search for it because like I just can't really figure out how to like set up my Teespring page. So I feel like if you search Flat Earth, it will come up, but I honestly don't know. So if you're friends on Facebook with me, then there is a link on there with it, but I'll be putting it on my YouTube channel soon too. So.
All right, awesome. Good job.
Flat Earth workout clothes are official. Yeah, keep up the great work.
Job.
This show has been much less of a clusterfuck than the last time you hosted. So you're just getting better with age. The last time you had a lot of really mean trolls calling, and yeah, it was a rough time. So yeah, this time has been really great so far. So hopefully it keeps up.
Awesome. Thank you, Dottie.
You're welcome.
Well, have a good night, Dottie.
You too.
Good night, Dottie.
Boom.
You're awesome.
All right. So I have two things to say before we pick up any more calls.
Oh, God.
One, I know, but for self-correction, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you is improper. This is true. It is do to others as you would have them do to you. There's no on there. But give me a break. I mean, seriously. It's still there. Maybe
What
if I
version
said it
of
in
the Bible do
Chinese.
you have? What kind of Bible? is it?
This one was from I got all of them. This was from a New International Version. The second thing I was asked, New International Version.
New International? God, I never even heard of that. Okay.
NIV. Really?
Okay.
Wow, cool. All right, so the second thing I need to bring up.
Okay.
The word occult. Somebody wanted me to inform you, occult does not mean hidden.
Yes, it does. What does it mean then?
No. Would you like the definition?
Sure.
Would you like the exact definition, Karen?
Yes.
Occult is an adjective of or relating to magic, astrology, or any system claiming use or knowledge of secret or supernatural powers or agencies.
That can't be the only definition. That's not the only definition because people use occult to describe the moon occulting the sun all the time.
Really? Because I've never heard that, honestly.
I've heard
I'm not
it
saying they
a
don't.
bunch.
Well, you've heard Big B too, but that's
Yes.
beside the point.
Yes, I know. There's somebody who
But-
gets all bent out of shape because I say that it's okay to research occult knowledge. And I stand by that. You guys can't be afraid of information. Okay? It's all about your intent. Don't be scared to look at information. Just don't be an idiot. Use discernment. You can research information. That doesn't mean that you have to become a Satanist and start eating babies. You know what I mean? It's like, don't be afraid of information.
So good in barbecue sauce. I'm sorry.
I figured you more of a ranch person, Zulu.
No, I don't like white creamy stuff.
That's not what I heard. Anyways, but you know what?
You turn
to your
yeah, right.
Words always do change meaning. I think we discussed this once at one of our night schools, how words change through time. They don't mean what they're supposed to mean. They're garbage.
Yes, they change definitions or they add definitions all the time.
They do, and it's ridiculous.
And if you don't want to look at that stuff, then don't look at it. But you don't get to tell other people what to do. Sorry, you just don't.
Right.
Really? You don't?
No, you don't. No.
You act like this is America or something. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I don't care what soil my feet are standing on. I feel the same.
Let's grab the next caller real quick before we hit break and we're blabbering on ourselves. Let's go down to I know who this is. Let's go down to Oakland. 510. Say hi to Karen.
What's going on, beautiful people?
Hey, Nathaniel, how are you doing, sir?
Shout out to Nathaniel.
Just out here grinding, man. Just made my last drop. Back to the crib.
Made your last drop? I always make a last drop before the show. Otherwise, I might have to get up in the middle of the show. I'm just saying, that's me.
Terrible.
Yeah, I ain't had really too much, man. Just wanted to hear y'all voices. Let y'all know I love you. Keep up the great work and all that good jazz, man. I'm a little bit bummed right now, man, because it don't look like I'm gonna be making any of the upcoming events. But hey, I may be able to pull a rabbit out of that hat. We'll see. But other than that, man, I'm sure.
Well,
all the
yeah.
festivities is gonna be awesome. Yeah. My wife has surgery coming up, so.
Hey, you know what? Family first, and don't worry about it because it's gonna be continuing on next year. There'll be more events.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This isn't the last year of the events? I've just gotten used to, at least once a year seeing you all, some way, somehow, So it's just, it's like for a lot of us, it's not even, it's just about getting together, and it's like, this is the time of year where I get to see my extended family, so. But other than that, hey, it's all good. I'm looking forward to other individuals coming out, being exposed, and getting an opportunity to see how cool it is just to be around like-minded people, and understanding that you're really not by yourself, and this thing is growing leaps and bounds. So that's what's up.
That's right. Exactly. Absolutely.
Well, I know we close to break. Shout out to Patricia. Shout out to Ace. To everybody that's out there. I don't want to forget anybody in particular, but you know who you are. Just Jack, man. I wanted to actually shout out to Jack tonight. But hey, like I said, man, I love you all, man, and talk to you soon.
Yeah, and
right.
I'll keep your wife in our prayers. I don't know what her surgery's for, and you don't have to tell us, but I hope that everything goes well with that.
I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you offline on that one, sir.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good night. Love you, brother.
Right,
good night.
Night.
Keep it flat.
Well, we have a couple minutes before break, so we won't pick up another call. But if you want to call in, just in case you forgot, it's 213-233-3998. Maybe if I say it, it'll work better, Karen.
Oh, really? You think you're more charming than I am, Brian?
Charming? Absolutely not. I have never used that word to describe myself, ever.
I don't use that word to describe myself either, actually.
I was going to say, I don't think Karen's ever used that word either.
What is it? Although I've heard many words describing you, Karen.
There's lots of words to describe me, most of which should not be said on air. So do we have another caller?
Those are the ones I like.
No, we're about to go to break here in a minute, so we'll pick up more calls after the break, hopefully.
Okay.
But so, what else do we have going on?
What do you mean?
In your flat Earth community out here, what's going on?
Oh man, just all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of events coming up, so I've been really busy with some of these events that are coming up, preparing for events, preparing for Amsterdam, preparing for Flattoberfest. Also, I just finished helping Dr. John D make another video. So the video that he put out today, I'd been working on for quite some time. That one was painful to get out. I don't know why that one took forever, but it's out now. And then there's another Dr. John D video coming out after that will be shorter. So there's that. And also, I've been working on my new Flat Earth Reality Discord server. So if there's anybody out there who uses Discord, you can join us on the Flat Earth Reality Discord server.
I joined that server.
Well, great. And we're so happy.
And I hate Discord.
I know. You only joined Discord just to watch me. I know that's the only reason.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely.
Just to spy on me.
Just to spy my stalking abilities.
Yes. That's okay. I don't mind.
I'm sure you don't.
Nobody
minds me.
No.
It's terrible. That's just terrible. No. But no, yeah, so when we come back from the break, we'll take more calls, hopefully. There's an interesting chat going on in your chat room, Zulu. And I believe it's about that stupid Mandela thing.
Yes, the stupid Mandela thing. Actually, I came across the Mandela effect before I came across Flat Earth, believe it or not.
Well, you know what? We got a minute. I want you to tell me what's your number one Mandela effect.
What do you mean my number one Mandela effect? Like
Berenstein Bears.
No, that one didn't get me. That one didn't get me. See, not everybody is affected by the same stuff all the time.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
It's all over. Yeah, it's very all over the place. Some people remember stuff, some people don't. But there's certain ones that affect more people than other things, like people being able to go up into the Statue of Liberty torch. A lot of people say that they went up in the torch, but then supposedly there was this attack called Black Tom where there was a bomb put off that involved the Statue of Liberty, and it damaged the statue, and nobody has been able to go up into the torch since 1916.
Which is no way, because I remember as a child going to the Statue of Liberty with my dad in the 70s, and he said, "You want to go up to the torch?" And I pussied out and was like, "Hell no, I'm not going up that stupid little thing." Because the staircase was this rickety staircase all the way up to the head, and then there was a little, like, it was almost like a hatchway, and a small little stairs with a railing. You had to go up through the arm, and I was like, I ain't doing it. And I remember it being open. That was 40-something years ago, but I remember it being open.
And you're saying it's not?
And no, according to that, now the facts are that you couldn't go up there since 1916. I know they did renovations in the 80s. I remember that. You know.
There
you go.
Commercial.
We'll be
back in a few.
His face is in the muck. I think his zipper's stuck.
Truth Frequency Radio.
The wicked ones obviously under heavy Masonic influence.
Major Kong. Primary target, the ICBM complex at Laputa. Switch all receiver circuits to CRM discriminators. What's cooking on the strap board? Nothing. I tell you what you're gonna do, old buddy. You're gonna give Elmo and Charlie a flash and bump everything up to condition written. Stand by the floor on your Major Kong. Major Kong. Hey, what about Major Kong?
Clear and plain and coming through fine.
What about
It's great to be fine.
What about Major
What's happened? You see the string in my neck scarring.
What about Major
I never told you.
Hey, what about Major Kong?
Welcome back to Strange World, part 3 of 4. And I just want to put another little reminder out there to all of you Mark Sargent lovers that if you want to go see Mark Sargent flat smack people on the street, you need to go to a channel on YouTube called Jason of the Disbury Family and watch him live. Day 12. He did a great job. You guys would be proud. Mark makes you proud. Go watch it. Brian, are you still there?
Yes,
Look
am
at me.
still here.
I sound like Mark.
What?
Karen, are you still there? Where am I going to go, Mark?
Well, sadly, we're having a slight technical difficulties. I've lost the phone lines for a moment.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Did you lose them, or is just nobody calling because they don't want to talk to me?
No. I've lost them. I'm working on it.
Oh.
This happened last week with Mark, too, I believe. Or the other week.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
think it did. That's right. It did happen.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad. I am working on that. In the meantime, what else do we have to discuss?
Well, hey, are planets in the Bible?
No.
I don't know.
Planets are not in the Bible?
The word planet? No.
Yeah?
Not that I know.
Okay. Was it lion in the lamb or wolf in the lamb?
I
believe
don't
it was
remember
lion.
Wolf ever.
Okay, because supposedly now it's wolf in the lamb, not lion in the lamb.
Yeah,
It's wolf.
I mean,
I always thought it was lion, though. I mean, I guess it could be wolf. I don't know.
Well,
I can't
for me.
Google and do some research at the moment.
Is it for me?
No,
it could
you
be
gotta
either
look
way,
in a
'cause
physical Bible.
I didn't pay attention.
Have you been looking in a physical Bible?
Have I before? Yeah.
Like an action, but I mean like right
But
now.
not right now. No, not right now because I'm trying to get the lines back up.
Okay. Well, let's see. I don't even know what to do. I'm drawing a blank. I don't
know what to do.
No.
Oh, well, you can just bring your topic and I can start spewing garbage out of my mouth like usual.
Oh, no. We don't need any garbage coming out of anybody's mouth. We don't need that.
Some marshmallowing, crushing our dreams. Come on, Brian. What do you got?
Well, the anniversary of 9/11 is coming up tomorrow.
No!
I remember I said, should we mention it?
Oh, did you not want to mention it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you already mentioned it.
Yeah, the anniversary of one of the biggest false flags ever perpetrated on
Really?
American
Bigger
soil.
than Pearl Harbor?
Well,
Same size,
No.
right? I mean, technically.
well,
I don't know how
they
you compare it.
say that more people died at 9/11, but I mean, I don't know. It's pretty hard to go back in time and verify these things from history because, especially back before everybody had an HD video camera in their pocket, which actually technically 9/11 is before everybody had that, but there was still like video cameras and camcorders around and stuff, but not, I guess still not very much. But you know what? I don't even think that they could pull something like that off nowadays. Even the stuff they do now, like there's too many videos, like amateur videos that show stuff that kind of let us know when stuff is really, really fishy. I don't think they could pull it off to the scale that they used to pull stuff off now.
And the good news is, because of that, I have gotten the phone lines back up. Yay, me.
Oh, okay. Well,
so please, everybody
calls?
can start calling in again.
Definitely, yeah, you.
302
Okay, yeah.
202 wait.
Call
While
in
we're waiting for
213-233-3998 if you want to call in and talk about stuff.
Anything.
But not just stuff, because that's a whole other thing that's gone.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I miss that.
Yeah, that was fun.
You know what? I'm going to pick. We have one call on the line, but I don't think they're there. So I'm going to see because I haven't had any maple syrup lately. Caller, are you there or are you working?
What's happening, Brian, Mark, Karen?
Hey,
he's
Ginger.
there.
He is there.
Hi, Ginger.
Yeah. Yeah, your whole calling in. I'm doing
great.
My hours have gotten shortened now.
Oh, really?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how's your new place? I know you moved into a new place. Are you starting to get anywhere settled in your new place, or?
I'm currently sitting in the dark because the hydro got shut off because I hadn't actually signed up for it yet. So I came home from work and power's off.
What's hydro?
So,
that's how you get your. That
sounds like something related. Hydro, isn't that water? Something related to water?
Right, water. But that's what I'm saying. Is that you have a dam or something, or Niagara Falls? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We got that little thing right there.
Out. All by myself.
Wow.
Oh man.
You gotta love the foreigners with their different language.
It's metric.
But yeah, so what the heck happened?
Electricity, right?
What the heck happened with what?
To the phone line? The phone lines.
I lost it for a moment. Okay.
I don't know. I blame
happens.
Brian. I blame Brian because it's like the only time that I can ever blame Brian for anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blame him.
I blame Canada.
Pretty good. He beat me too. I was going to say that's pretty good, but I still blame Canada.
I blame Canada.
Yeah, so I'm slowly getting the house back together.
Okay, well, good. That's great. Well, I'm sure as long as you got your little kitties there, right?
Yeah, everyone's doing well in that regard. But I totally screwed up my computer.
Oh, really?
Hey.
Yeah. I think I deleted my sound drivers, so I've got no sound coming out of it.
Oh, well, you can reinstall drivers.
Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've been using my phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and this isn't going to help you or Brian, Karen. But I named my Wi-Fi hotspot Earth is Flat. So if you live in an apartment building, why not?
Yeah.
Because
I named my phone Research Flat Earth. So if people look up like Wi-Fi hotspots, it'll say Research Flat Earth.
See, I don't name my phone.
Perfect.
I think that's weird.
That's funny. My home is NSA monitoring system.
I only did it on suggestion from David Weiss because he suggested that. He's like, name your Wi-Fi, your hotspot, Research Flat Earth. And then when people look for hotspots, they'll see Research Flat Earth. And I was like, that's a great idea. So I did it. The other thing that I did that I got from David Weiss was if you're out in a public area and where you can do the airdrop through the iPhone, where you could just mass send, photographs to people. I take pictures of like the little flyers he hands out that say Google Flat Earth Clues or the Flat Earth Podcast or something like that. And then I'll send it to people who allow people to drop pictures on their phone. And I've done that on a plane. When I was on the plane, I held the little flyer up to the plane window where it was like right under the horizon and it said Google Flat Earth Clues. And then I sent it to people on the plane. So yeah, it's fun.
Wait, what is this airdrop thing you're talking about though? Seriously.
It's something
you can just...
It's an iPhone thing.
An iPhone thing. Oh, it's 11:11. I just looked at my phone. It's 11:11. But
no,
yeah.
it's 10:11.
I just looked at the clock.
Well, for me, it's
11:11.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an airdrop thing on iPhones where you go into photos and you can just, share photos. It's like if you want to share photos with friends, like say you're out with friends and you take picture and your friends are like, oh, send me that picture. Then you can go in your phone and airdrop pictures to your friends and stuff. It's just a photo sharing feature.
Yeah, but this is to randos though, right?
Yeah, it's just to people because you can set your phone to be able to accept pictures from people or not. I mean, it's kind of you're pretty much taking a chance if you leave it open, right? I mean, you never know what somebody's gonna send you a picture of, right?
Right, you're hoping, right?
But I don't send anything, bad. I just send Flat Earth stuff.
Risque.
Right.
Sure, you don't. Coming from a person like the sunbathe in the nude.
As far as you know, I don't send that stuff out.
Yeah, as far as you know.
I know all. Between me and Google, we know all.
My last thing is before I go is there could be Canadians out there listening on the same number that I'm on, which is an 800 number, which is toll free, but it's not the listen only number. So that might be why you get some. What
do you mean Canadians?
Well, I'm on a 866. You had a guy from Quebec that didn't talk last week because he had a heavy heart, and I hope everything's cool with him.
Right.
But I thought that's what you were talking about, not me.
I'm lost.
Yeah. I'm lost.
Yeah,
too.
the 800, the toll-free number doesn't work for us. It only works for the Canadians.
Yeah, because now they don't charge for long distance calling like they used to. Remember when, I'm so old. If you dialed a phone number as part of your area code, they used to charge you a bunch of money for it. Now they don't charge you. It's like anything within the U.S. is considered a free call. So
I'll tell you something funny. When I was stationed over in Germany, it was cheaper to call the United States than it was to call my neighbor. Seriously.
Wow.
That's just bizarre.
Yes. Yeah, the Germans. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Ginger?
No. Just I know you're not in the spaceship, but
hell no,
her
ain't
afloat,
no spaceship.
So.
We
Brian's rebelling against the spaceship.
It's dirty.
I agree.
He doesn't clean it. He needs to get a maid if he's not going to clean it. It's a dirty, dirty thing. Seriously.
Well,
I went in there with a black light a couple days ago to check it, and whoo, it was bright. That's all I'm saying.
He's been busy filming commercials in Australia, stabbing globes with swords and stuff.
All right, guys. I'm not going to tell you what to do, Brian.
Take a
But
shot
I'll talk to you
of
later.
syrup.
Yeah, hang up, Ginger. Oh, no, I didn't tell you what to do.
All right.
Bye, Brian. Love you.
Sarcasm. All right, let's go down to the grand state of Texas. You like Texas, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Stars at night are big and bright.
I'm going to tell you right now, every time I go to Texas, I get a ticket. That means when I go to a conference, I'm going to get a ticket. I know it. All right, so 214, you're on with Karen.
Or you could not. Another.
Oh, hello, guys.
Oh my goodness. Is that Jan?
What? Yes, it is. I have a couple more things to say than I planned. I wanted to give a shout out to Mark Sargent. I hear he's a pretty terrific guy, and he's got a new book out. And I'm so excited that he's going to do, or has done, an audio of it, which will be great. And I wanted to say something to the Peanut Gallery, if he's there.
We don't use the Peanut Gallery here.
Peanut Gallery is always lurking somewhere.
He's listening.
Well, I hope,
or she.
I hope he heard me the night that I thanked him for being so nice to my friend who went to the Dallas meetup and everything and met his children. And I did want to say that. And Ginger said something about Danielle from Quebec. And, of course, our prayers for him and for Nathaniel's wife. And we all really do have a family here, don't we? That we care about each other. And it's just so genuine. And Mark attracts such great people into his life. And so I can't wait for him to come home. I think you guys said he might be there next week, right?
Yeah, he should be back next week, yes.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
unless they stop at customs.
And one thing, too, anybody driving in Texas, don't go in Farmers Branch because you'll get a ticket. It's like a 6-lane street. It's 35 miles an hour. I got my first traffic ticket there in the late 60s. And a friend of mine, because I was in California, a friend of mine from California, that's the only ticket he's ever gotten in Texas, is in Farmers Branch. So be careful, Brian, if you go down there.
My only problem is not because I speed. It's not because I speed. It's because I have an Oklahoma license plate.
Oh.
So when they see that,
In a bright red car.
Go Sooners.
So what are you saying, that Texans are racist against Oklahoma people?
That wouldn't be a racist thing. See, that's not, Oklahoma's not a race.
Status.
We've had this discussion.
Listen,
you
Brian,
need to watch Night
I was
School,
joking. I said that as a joke. You got to take my How to Take a Joke class.
I don't. I know a lot of people that do.
But Jan, you're right. You're right. Mark does attract great people into his life because he's a very positive person. He's very upbeat. He is never mean to anybody. He really isn't. And even when he is mean, he's not mean in a mean way. He's a good guy.
Yeah, right. You're right.
So you're right about that. And we do have a good family here. And you know, I love my flat family.
Yes, it's.
Me too. I love you guys.
They had great parents. Yeah, and Zulu, I'm sorry you won't be coming to Dallas. I know you want to, and that'd be great. And
it would be great.
Yeah, I wish.
And I want to give a shout out to all those that have shouted me out before as very kind and appreciated, and to shout out people that I've shouted out, and they know who they are. And I hope you guys have a great night, and that Mark Mark comes home real soon, and you guys have a great night.
Yeah, you
wait.
too, Jan. I know someone in particular is a huge fan of you, and that's Effie Mishka. She loves you to pieces.
Yes, she does.
She was someone I was thinking of, and I know her as Michelle. Is that right?
Yes, Michelle. Yes.
Yes. And she is someone that has taken into my heart, and she's just very special to me too. And so, thank you for mentioning that to me. And
Yeah, of course.
So you guys, as I guess Ginger would say, go on to the next caller and put me on
Well,
mute.
before we do, I have a question. I have a question for you.
For
so
me?
You've seen for you. You've seen the peanut gallery. Is this correct? A picture
not.
or anything? But you've seen a picture?
Technically
or...
not.
But you know who it is. You don't have to tell us. Don't ruin Mark's saying, but you know who it is, don't you?
I'm not going to say a word. Not one word. But I hear he's got wonderful children, right? I hear he's got wonderful children.
Wait a second. Are you saying God let the peanut gallery reproduce? This is an issue with me. I'm just saying.
What'd you say?
I'm just saying. God let the peanut gallery reproduce. There's more of them out there?
Oh, yeah. Well, I did send him a love song. I sent him a love song, but I don't think he listened to it. It was by Joe Cook and the Thrillers. Named Peanut, and it's a love song.
I remember that. Actually, he told me about that.
Uh-huh.
He did hear that.
Yes, but I don't think he listened to it.
Yes, he did.
It's pretty cool song.
Because then he sent it to me. And then he sent it to Mark. And then he sent it to somebody else. He has this habit of being annoying to everybody. Wouldn't you agree, Karen?
Yes, I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
You got that right.
It almost sounds like a puppet show or something.
Puppet show. That's a good word for it. All right, Jim. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys very much.
Love it when you call
Thanks for calling, Jan. It was good to hear from you.
Love you, Jan. You're awesome.
Thank you, Zuluone. Bye-bye.
She's just sweet as pie.
So nice. Right?
She's just a sweet potato pie.
She is. All right, we got a couple minutes left. Let's take another caller. Got about 4 minutes left, so still in Texas. Caller, are you there?
I am here. Hello.
Yay!
Brian.
Hello.
Karen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Pontius. Chris Pontius calling in.
Oh, hi, Chris. How are you doing?
Hi, Chris.
What's up, man? How are you, sir?
Hi. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a long day,
Good.
so I'm
You're
a little
awesome.
bit tired right now. But I have an announcement to make.
Yes.
We're planning a meetup. We are planning a meetup here on the 29th, just almost about 3 weeks on a Sunday, starting at noon at my studio. And Matt Long, Rob Skiba, Nathan Thompson, to name a few that I know of, and anyone else that wants to come, think of maybe of a potluck and doing some grilling and have some music going on. I have an air-conditioned area that's a couple thousand square feet and plenty of parking for everybody. So, I don't know, 30 people, plenty of room for maybe up to 40 or 50 people if see who shows up.
Oh man!
But I thought it'd be kind of fun. We were well, yeah. We were thinking of different places to go, and the last time we had it outside, and the sun came out, and it started getting pretty hot. So I thought next time it'd be nice. Pardon me?
I said, darn that sun, heating things up.
That small local sun.
Yeah, well, we've had a real good heat wave down here the last couple of weeks, but that's just the way it goes in Texas sometimes. It's nice to
I'm just a couple miles north of you.
Yeah.
What city in Texas are you in?
Well, I'm actually in a little suburb right on the edge of Dallas, right smack in the middle of Dallas-Fort Worth, called Irving. If anybody's familiar where the old Texas Stadium used to be, they tore it down a few years ago, but that's kind of real close to where that used to be, right smack in the middle of Dallas-Fort Worth. So it's pretty easy to get to for everyone. We'll post the address and everything, and then have a phone number to contact for any other information. But once you have the address, you shouldn't have any trouble finding it.
Well, you do
but I
that
thought it'd be
'cause
kind
I'll
of
come
fun
down
to
there,
if
too.
you show my stuff. Huh?
I'll come down there.
Well, good. I'd love to see you. And we could have a bunch of my some surprises that are going to be at the conference. It's just kind of like a little warm-up party before the conference, the big one here.
Nice.
Yeah.
And,
Great.
I have
Yeah.
awesome. So yeah, Zulu, are you going to make it to Dallas, right, in November?
No, I couldn't get off of work. I got screwed.
Quit.
Oh man.
Quit.
I want to quit.
Well,
That's been my week off for 3 years.
You're such a bad influence, Brian.
Well, things can change. There's the possibility you may make it. Who knows?
I could
Figure out
get
a way.
fired.
Oh, we're about to go to break here. You gonna stay with us through the break, Chris?
I'm gonna let you get back to the callers. Just a big shout out to Jen that called in earlier. She's welcome to come by the party too, and anybody else. And
FlatEarthModel.com, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Love everybody.
Right.
Bye.
Have a good one, Chris.
Bye, Chris. Love you, man.
Take care.
And we'll be back in 3.
Hey everyone, it's Mark Sargent from Strange World, broadcasting live every Tuesday evening, 10 to 12 Eastern, 7 to 9 Pacific, right here on Truth Frequency Radio. Strange World covers a wide range of topics, from enclosed world theory to lunar waves to the end of the world in film. It's basically doomsday with a silver lining. With the audience as my co-host, we take an optimistic approach to all things conspiracy and promote confidence, hope, and humor whenever possible. If there's a topic you want us to cover or a guest you would like to see interviewed, please email me at msargent23@comcast.net. So please join me and tell your friends about Truth Frequency Radio, the leader in real radio programming, bringing you quality, cutting-edge broadcasts from around the world.
Real people, real radio.
Initiating the truth frequency.
This is Truth Frequency Radio.
Subliminal hot sex.
Ooh, welcome back to Strange World, part 3 of 4. That's my Mark Sargent imitation. I hope you like it. And if you don't, you can
Don't
bite.
ever do that again.
Isn't this part 4 of 4?
Part 4 of
what I
4,
thought,
yeah,
too.
you're right. Hey, you know what?
See?
That's part of my
This is the
my Mark Sargent imitation because he gets it wrong too sometimes. I don't know if
Well, I
you've
thought I
noticed.
had a stroke again. Sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
You know
So-
what? I think one day.
Oh my god.
Wait, before we get our next caller, I think somebody should go through all the Strange World clips and just grab the clips when he messes up and put it in a compilation.
Oh, that's a lot of
I
Strange
would ask
World.
you. I would ask you to do that, Ken, but the last time I asked you to do a project, oh wait, it's not done yet. So,
My God,
Shall we get
I
back to
have
the
too
call?
many projects. There's too many projects. I do still want to do that project though, Brian. I really do. It's conference season and I just can't do it right now. But you know what?
Blah, blah.
After conference season, when it's winter time and it sucks to go outside, I bet you it'll get done.
I'll take that bet.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're still in Texas. How about that? 832. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm calling to place an order for iAlife. I have my credit card handy.
Oh, really? Well, please give us your credit card number.
Yes. And don't forget the security code on the back.
Shout out to Ace and Cloud.
It's like all 69s, but except the last numbers are 3.
How are you doing?
But
Ace?
yeah, I want some iAlife. So how do I get that? It sounds like it's gonna heal all my ailments.
Yeah, I don't know how you get iAlife. Should tell you on one of the commercials.
I know they didn't really say in the commercial
They really
either.
don't.
Yeah, I'm talking
And
about the
speaking
same
of the commercials,
commercial. The same damn one that I've heard for like 3 years now. Anyway.
Speaking of commercials, why the hell is Mark Sargent's
What's
commercial on his show? I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Probably because it's not his show right now. It's the Karen B show. That's why.
This is true.
That's why.
Very true. I'll accept
That's why
that.
there's a Mark Sargent commercial.
That is a good answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ace?
Yeah, he needs all the help he can get for viewers and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got those like 3
Get him
like
some subs,
fangirls.
maybe, Karen.
They're like groupies that help him move speakers and stuff around. Yeah. I'm just kidding. He's like, I was on the road with Mark Sargent. Yeah, I was lugging his speakers around.
He's touring the flat earth with Mark Sargent.
We met Led Zeppelin.
I wonder if he's got groupies.
He does.
Have you ever met a real groupie? Their
Mark
whole
Sargent
life
has groupies,
revolves
but
around that one time they met somebody. Sorry, I was talking over you. Go ahead.
I just was saying that Mark Sargent has groupies, but they're all men.
Well,
that sucks.
Is she mine?
I'm not going there.
It depends.
So, Ace, you got
he's
anything for us, or we need to move to the next callers?
Questionable. Okay, what?
You got anything?
I don't know. What the hell is the show all about? You tell me. Oh, calls are stacking up. I don't believe that.
It's flat Earth.
If you want to get rid of me, that's fine. Whatever.
Well, I can do
what
that.
do you mean you don't
whatever.
believe
Flat
that, Ace?
Overpass, dollar. Oh, well,
and if
unless they figured
anybody-
out Karen was on.
I was gonna say, nobody wants to talk to me. That's fine. I don't want to talk to
Well,
y'all
I do.
either. Well, good. I'm glad you called. And you know what? If anybody wants to talk to Ace and myself at the same time, you can join Flat Earth Reality Discord server. Talk to us both at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, wait a minute. Hold on. That's something that it's been bugging me. There's all these people that are super active all the time. They're in the live chats and whatnot. Dude, all you got to do is click a link. Like, you don't have to do anything. It walks you through it. You end up in something similar to like a YouTube live chat. It's just people chatting all day, except it never ends. And you can share pictures and memes and links and
Yes.
you see what I mean? And you can even talk
files.
to people.
Well, yeah, and the
Right.
server is boosted now. Even if you don't have Nitro, you can upload files to the server that are up to 50 megs, and you can join voice chat. I mean, it's a really cool platform, but a lot of people just don't like to try new stuff, I don't know.
Right, they don't know what it is, but all I'm telling you is it's just like a chat room. There's nothing involved on your end. You literally click a link, and you can talk to people. You can everyone catalogs like research. Like we got mud flood stuff on there, flat Earth, of course. You know, like all these categories, and you can just click it. Or flat Earth for beginners. You send your friends and family.
Yeah, it is also like an information.
Videos.
It's also an information server. Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Right.
That's a good
so,
thing.
you know, obviously to keep in touch with people. But sorry, Brian, you were talking?
I was just saying, for the record, I said I don't like Discord. Not the server or what you do on it. The program itself. It's not a bad thing. Believe me, everybody can get on there. It's easy to do. You can chat and talk and everything else. My problem is with the company, but that's beside the point.
Oh, well, sure.
Well, I mean, any big company, you're going to.
Are you on Facebook? Wait a minute. Are you saying that and you are a member?
I don't do Facebook. No.
Okay,
no
me neither.
Face for me. No Twitter. None of that garbage.
But you do have a Facebook profile, though, Brian. Yes, you do.
Can't delete it. I made that thing back when I was overseas. To talk to my kids. Can't delete it. Notice the picture on that thing.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. I hate Facebook, but I use it to keep in contact with XYZ.
No.
Anyway.
I used it when I was overseas.
Research Brian Stavely. Just saying. Research Brian Stavely.
All right.
Brian Stavely effect.
Is there one E or two E's?
Love y'all.
Toodles.
Bye.
What's that?
I said, is there one E or two E's? I was joking.
He's gone. Ha ha ha. But not because I wanted him gone, because seriously, we do have calls backing up, honestly.
Okay.
So,
next caller.
Next caller. I think this person likes globes.
Great.
You're on. Hello.
Am I on?
You're on. How are you doing?
Is this a group of people to whom I am speaking?
This is a group of people to whom I'm speaking.
Excellent. Well, first of all, shout out to Ace McLeod.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, I recognize that voice.
Told you he
don't
likes
recognize
globes.
this voice. I am nobody. I am.
He likes to
You
bust
are
globes.
nobody.
He likes
Wait
to
a minute,
bust the globe.
I thought you were a Sasquatch.
Whoa.
I'm something like that. I don't know, but so anyway, how you guys doing tonight? You guys are having a pretty good show without Mark.
Are we?
Awesome.
Is it improving?
Always a good show without Mark.
No, it's not. Don't lie, Brian. You're telling lies now. It's not always a good show without Mark. Sometimes it's not.
I think you guys. And plus the phone lines are working tonight, which is really kind of awesome. But no, I think you guys are doing a great job tonight.
Yay, thanks,
Awesome.
Bob.
Thank you.
So,
You're awesome, Bob. We love
Brian,
you.
I love you guys too. So I wanted to go back, and Brian was asking for best Mandela. And I think the best Mandela is Dolly, without a doubt. Dolly had braces.
The braces.
Yeah.
She absolutely did. You're right. And there's all those residual commercials and stuff implying that.
Wait, Dolly who?
I know.
From James
Dolly
Bond.
Dolly was the girl that Jaws met in was it Moonraker?
Yeah.
And when they met each other,
yes,
there was this scene where they just smiled at each other, and first Jaws smiled, and then Dolly smiles, and Dolly had this big old brace face, and that's what made the whole scene. And that is one that just completely blows me away.
Brian.
I know Dolly got braces.
Wait. She doesn't have it no more?
No.
No. It's creepy.
No.
Okay,
we got him.
That out.
We got him.
I'll check that one out. Because Dolly had braces. That was why he smiled so much, because she had braces. And they was like, oh, they're connected.
Yes, that's the whole thing. Now she doesn't have braces, Brian.
Poppycock.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Complete mind blower.
I will.
Got you.
I'm going to go watch it. Might have. I'm going to go research it later. Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a real good one.
Yeah, it is. So, Karen, I had a question for you. I was watching your video today where you're doing actually, I guess it was John D's video where you were doing the narration. And I was interested in it because it was, he's speaking about Anthony Riley's relative density. And I listened to the whole thing, and I think I like kind of fell asleep because your voice is so soothing toward the last few minutes. What exactly was his conclusion? I have to go back and watch it again, but is he agreeing? I hope he's not agreeing that relative density is a force, but what was the gist of that?
Bob, I'll be honest, when I was making that video for Dr. John D, I was like, Bob is not going to like this video. Because that's exactly what he's doing. And I knew when I was sitting there reading through the slides, I was like, oh boy.
Boy.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying is that by increasing the mass that you add to the water, it's adding pressure from the bottom and pushing the object up because the density is increasing below the object. So that's what he's saying is that is the force, is the pressure from increased mass and the density layers below the object. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have a talk with Dr. John D then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to figure out. It's like, why is he kind of omitting the initial forces in the first place that are in opposition to the buoyancy? But I don't know. I was intently listening, and then I just fell asleep because your voice is just so soothing.
I know. I'm sorry. But you know what, though? You should talk to Dr. John D because I've actually had a couple of chats with him regarding some other stuff, and I think he might be open to it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have him on Skype, and we've talked, back and forth several times before. But I was really surprised when he came out, and it's like, wow, an hour and a half. Holy cow, that's a really long video. But yeah.
Well, yeah, most of it is the video of him doing his experiment with the widget in the sugar water, because he always puts his observation video in there completely uncut. Because he doesn't want anybody. He doesn't speed it up. Like I've asked him, I said, do you want me to speed it up so it goes a little faster? He's like, nope, just put it in there, straight up, real time, 100% uncut. All right, so that's what I do, because he just wants it all out there as is. So most of it is that watching sugar dissolve in water, which is not very exciting.
Oh, right up there with paint drying,
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. So you guys obviously were watching part of the Globe Light tour with Mark on it this morning. I could not believe he was really doing a great job, and I think that a lot of people earned a whole lot of new respect for Mark today, just because of how well he came across.
Yeah, I think he did a great job too, and it is just in time for the release of that commercial.
Yeah. I finally saw that commercial. It's like, oh my God, that's, I don't know what to think about that. I mean, it was obviously done in good humor, but still, it's like, wow, that was different. I'll put it that way.
It was different, but different. I kind of take the stance that it's like truth through humor type of thing. And I also agree with David Weiss, who says Mark is the least ridiculous person in that commercial, and it's true. The flat earther is the least ridiculous person in that commercial. I mean, if you really look at it, they're kind of in a roundabout way making them look good.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I don't think anything can make Mark look good.
The little boy peeing out, and it's like it was just some really weird symbology in it. I didn't know exactly what to think of it. And then before I had seen it, or actually not after I had seen it, then I came across this IPS video where he was kind of talking about it.
I saw all that.
He picked up on all that Illuminati symbology, and of course IPS completely blows it out of proportion. But I don't know. The commercial was kind of cute, but boy, I don't know if I would have put myself in that position.
Yes, but
that's why we put Mark there.
Yeah, but the other thing, though, is that Mark did get paid for that commercial, and he is using the money that he earned from that commercial to then turn around and match funds to people donating to the Globe Light Tour, which helps them drive that camper van across Europe and spread the word of truth about the deceptions that are going on. And so Mark is supporting that. And also Mark is paying his own way to come out to be part of Flattoberfest and talk with people and be part of that event as well. So he's putting that money back into the flat earth because he knows, and he said it before, that he could never have had the opportunity to do that without flat earth. So he's putting it right back into flat earth. So I got to give him credit for that too, at least.
Oh, totally. I mean, Mark is, I honestly believe that Mark is one of the best representatives for Flat Earth that we have. I really do. I mean, regardless of what Eric Dubay says, but, I don't think much of Eric Dubay, but I think Mark has really, he's done so much for this community, and I think he's such a great representative. He's so well-spoken. He's so positive. And he's awesome, and I've gotten to spend quite a bit of time with him. When we were in Canada, we got to spend like 3 days together in that house, and he's a funny guy. I really like Mark a lot.
I like Mark too, and it's there's been more than a few times where I've expressed my dismay about something that's been going on in the Flat Earth community, and Mark comes back with some positive silver lining to it, and he has changed my opinion to a more positive one. Yeah. So I got to give him credit for that.
Pretty cool.
Well, all right.
He's always like that.
This Mark lovey-dovey.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know. I love Mark. And by the way, I think peanut galleries, Michelle can.
Michelle. See? There's a second vote. All right, yeah. Bob, thanks for calling.
Okay.
Bye, Bob.
All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you later.
Love you.
Right.
Big hugs to Cammie.
Yeah.
All right.
And Jared.
We got a couple minutes left. We got a bunch of calls still on the board, so let's see if we can get to them as we can. So, 717, you're on the air. What you got?
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Hi.
What up?
Hi, how are you?
Great. Yeah.
Do you have something to share with us? Hi, Emilio.
Yo, Emilio. What up?
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. No, I didn't think I was going to get through because we were on the last segment, so I didn't think I was going to get through.
Well, you made it.
Well, you're through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I just want to call in, say that I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Rock on.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been listening for a while though, and I've been with the community for a while, and it's just crazy how so many people are just the cognitive dissonance is just real. It's so real.
Oh yes. Yes.
But people don't even look up nowadays. Like there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the skies, and people don't even look up.
It's true. They don't. I was one of those people for a very long time.
Yeah, but I saw just recently. I was at work the other day, and it was the first time I ever saw it. But it was one of these crazy chemtrails that were in the sky, and it was blanketed in the clouds, and there was a full shadow casted in back of it. But you know what I mean? But on top of it. It's so strange looking.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's so strange looking.
Yeah, it is. It's like a weird effect, and it's almost like there's particulates in the trail, and it's like I don't know if it's reflecting the sun or casting a weird shadow, but yeah, it does look weird sometimes. I've seen that.
Yeah. But I always see rainbows and everything like that in the sky too, and all these strange ripples in the sky from the network and what they're doing. It's really chilling to see it every day. I live in Pennsylvania, so I live in
Oh, nice. I'm
Right
in New
where,
York
like, the
and I'm looking
Appalachian
at the
Trail is
clouds
and the
right
mountains.
now. And they
Oh,
look
okay.
like you said. They're all scaly.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I got a couple more calls we need to try to get through. We appreciate you calling in.
Yes, thank you for
Yeah,
calling.
guys, take it easy. Rock on.
Thanks
Yeah.
for always
All right,
being in the
have a good
chat.
Emilio.
Keep it flat.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Yep.
All right, let's see. We got a couple minutes left. We got 2 more calls to get through, maybe.
Let's see how
West
we do.
Virginia. Are you there?
Mama.
Yes, the Blue Ridge Mountains. Well, the mountains are not blue up close, but they are green up close.
Mm-hmm.
They are smoking.
Hello, guys and gal.
Hello.
I have a quick question about President Donald Trump. I'll be brief. President Donald Trump last night was in North Kakalaki.
Yeah,
and,
he was tweeting like
said
crazy
something in
about
his
it.
message. He is a tweeter.
Yeah.
You're a tweeter. He said something about America putting a man on the moon. You know, I thought he was looking into the moon landings.
Was he? I don't know about that.
I didn't know he was.
Big Bear brought it up on one of his casts. He said the thing where Obama, before Trump was president, said, Donald Trump, you know, like something like so he can get back to wondering whether we went to the moon or not. Something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
but
know
I think it's
about
more
that. I
aligned
think
to
that
his concept about it being a birther. Just conspiracies, I think Obama was trying to throw out.
Yeah, I don't think that.
It'd be nice, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think Trump was ever really questioning that publicly. I mean, I know he was talking about putting another man on the moon with Buzz behind him, and then Buzz was making all those crazy faces, looking like a MK Ultra victim.
Yeah, but come on, he is. He probably is, though. Come on, let's be honest. He probably is an MK Ultra.
Oh, he's totally MK Ultra. Totally. I mean, remember that when they did that whole thing where he was on stage and instead of saying science, he said silence? I mean, come on. It's totally MK Ultra. But yeah.
Remember that time he knocked that guy out, Bart the Bro, you know, for asking questions?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, that's it. I'll let the last caller come on in. Go ahead and put me on mute, would you?
Yeah, well, I don't. There we go again. Have a good one.
Good job. Good job.
All right. We got South Kakalaki again. You got 1 minute. Literally about 1 minute. What you got for us? Quick.
Hello.
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 Yeah, I'm from. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. I'm from Myrtle Beach area. Hopefully you get the Flattoberfest. I had a question about the retrograde orbits.
Okay.
Would seem like a conclusive proof that, or disproof for the globe. I don't know. I don't hear much said about it, but you know, if you're up on the North Pole and you can see the sun, the moon the sun go all the way around. You know, they do have films of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a spinning globe, the orbit would not be all the way around. It would be retrograde. It would come, go to the right, go back, and go to the right, and go back.
The orbit of what?
Now, the orbit of the sun. You can see 24-hour sun. So you're talking about if you're standing at the North Pole and you're watching the 24-hour sun, that it would look different. Right.
Okay.
That only works if the sun is circling the flat Earth. It doesn't work if it shouldn't work if the globe is spinning. You would get a retrograde. So
yes.
I mean that would be that's conclusive.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
that's a really hard one for people to picture because a lot of people can't picture that stuff three-dimensionally in their mind. But yes, I know what you're talking about.
Music.
We'll have to model that one out.
I know what I did. I I got on a little spinny thing, and I watched it actually happen. But
yeah, that's a difficult one.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Love it.